How you doing?
I'm good.
You good?
Mm-hmm. How
Perfect.
you doing?
I'm great. You know, quarantining and coronavirus.
Yeah.
You know,
Put us all into another perspective
of life.
of survival.
Now let's talk. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation, Miss
Okay.
Megan.
You want a
Let's-
chair?
Hell yeah, I would love a chair.
I think
But
I have
we
a makeup chair in there.
Cool.
No, boy, no. It's okay.
Okay.
But let's talk about this week, Miss Megan. What happened this week? How did this week go for you?
Well, in the internet world, my week was a success.
Okay.
My week was pretty exciting.
Yeah, very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to let you know that you jumped like I think 15,000 followers.
You noticed? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually 17.5
17.5. I was
so
close.
far. Mhm.
Yeah, because I seen it. It jumped major. Like, what was the cause of that?
What was the cause of that? Well, yeah, it was like 17.4 followers and 4 million impressions. But the cause was the internet. I guess one of the terms is I broke the internet.
Really, let's just talk about
Yeah.
the week, Miss Megan, okay? Well, let's just get straight to it. You dropped the picture on the gram.
Mm-hmm.
It went viral.
Right.
How did it come about? Period.
Well, it came about through a photo shoot I did.
Mm-hmm.
And this photo shoot ended up being a big, I guess, controversy
Mm-hmm.
over a grown woman and my decision to
Hustle.
hustle. Right.
Yeah. So the picture was a part of the photo shoot that you did.
Yes.
Okay. Whose idea was it for Miss Megan the Myth to come out on OnlyFans?
Well, the OnlyFans, it was my idea, I guess. I just caught an interest in it, and I let my business partner know, Walka, that I thought I'd like to make an OnlyFans page. And so that's what I did. Period.
And then y'all came up with
So then,
how you were gonna
right.
put it
Oh
out.
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, for sure. So we had to come up with a rollout. So we had to come out with a rollout, and something that I've kind of thought about recently, in the past, recently actually, is who is Miss Megan? After all these years, what is, who am I? What is my purpose? So I've always felt like I'm a strong, independent woman. So
And you've been a part of the music industry 20 plus years, right?
So I've been a part of the music industry going on 12 years.
12 years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And the past 6 years, though, I have worked for myself. I haven't been back to corporate America in over 6 years. So again, that kind of, who am I? I feel like I'm a strong, independent woman that takes on the world if that's what needs to happen.
And it don't matter what people think.
Don't matter what people think. So, and I'm not going to say it doesn't matter what people think, because I am a very passionate, caring, loving person. So I care a lot what people think.
Right.
So I would say I had to kind of learn that trait, like not to care
Right.
what others really think or what they might say behind my back. So with that being said, I feel like being a MILF is something that people could relate to.
Let me stop you right there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about that, the MILF part. Let's just get, so the public has this persona now that, hey, Miss Megan works with Sauce Walka. Sauce Walka talks about pimping and, splashing and dripping in his songs. now that Miss Megann drops an OnlyFans and she's calling herself Miss Megann the MILF, Sauce Walka must be pipping Miss Megann now. Is that the case?
Absolutely not.
Period.
Period.
You don't have to answer to nobody. You don't have to pay. You know, this is a business.
This is a business venture.
It's a
And
regular rollout.
it's a regular, well, yeah, I mean, this is definitely a business venture with myself and Sauce Walker. If you don't know Sauce Walker, then you might have been hiding under a rock. But he has mastered the internet, and I have watched it for myself, experienced it for myself. So
You trusted him when it came to this.
Trusted 100%.
Right.
Like from day one, he said we needed graphics, videos, and diamonds to be successful, honestly. And when I look back to all the years, I'm like, God, well, we were consistent. We had graphics, we had videos, and we definitely had diamonds, right? So he's always been the person to step outside the box and not care what people think.
Right.
So having me come in the picture, who, you know, I do care what somebody thinks about me, even though I shouldn't, you know, he finally rubbed off on me, I guess, you know. But yeah, most definitely, you know, we're doing this as, you know, a business venture, and I'm just excited and happy for people to really be able to subscribe to my OnlyFans page and, you know, see what I'm doing as a woman in the world.
Okay.
Not only am I in the music industry, but I'm a mom, I'm a grandma, I'm a friend, you know, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, and I feel like
You're just living your life.
I just feel like I'm living my life now. I feel like we've reached a level. And when I say we, I'm saying Sauce Walker, TSF, what he had created. I feel like we've reached a level where I can finally focus and relax.
Now, wait, let me stop you right there. How did you feel when, okay, everything is out now, it's going viral, people, oh, Miss Megann, she has this thing.
I had what?
You have this new business now. Everybody's shocked.
Right.
How did you feel when B King made the post? Basically, did you feel like he was like promoting you, or you feel like he was making fun of you? How did you feel about that?
When I tell you that I didn't even know he made a post about me, I mean that. Okay? So when I caught wind of the post, I was at Walk's house, and I assumed he was upstairs asleep still, right? And a couple of us were just standing outside, and all of a sudden, here comes the Rolls Royce coming down the street, the little street, and with Sauce Walker in it by himself. But here he comes, you know, he hops out of his Rolls Royce and he says, well, I just ended B King's career. And I was like, oh, wow, you know, I didn't know it had anything to do with me, right? So soon after that, I see the video that Walk made.
Miss Megann has made more money in 3 days than you have made in your whole fucking rap career. How many goddamn zucchinis and eggplants, dicks have you held in your hand, passing to your fans in the hopes to make more bands, and you still riding this around this bitch, driving in a goddamn Challenger or Camaro or some cheap ass shit like that?
Still hadn't seen B King's post, none of that. So I see the video that Walk made, and I just want to say that that's him.
Yeah.
He's an entertainer.
Right.
And
he felt like
and
you
for
were
so
being...
long, I've waited for this time for people to finally realize that this is a businessman, he's an entertainer, and he knows what he's doing, and he's, you know, blah, blah, blah. But, so, when I saw the video, I mean, I couldn't believe that, for one, Beat King threw blows at me, right? Now, for sure, I put myself out there.
Right.
When I put myself out there, I had to deal with anything that came my way.
Right.
And that's just being grown,
Right.
right?
And being on the internet.
Right, and being on the internet, right? But what Walk didn't like about the situation was it turned into, he was making fun of me. So there's a difference between you subscribing to my page
Mm-hmm.
and, hey, that's what it is, then you, now what I did know about Beat King was before he made that last post, he had got the pictures off of OnlyFans, so he must have subscribed, and he posted them on Facebook. Again, I put myself out there, so I didn't say nothing. I didn't go tell Walk, I didn't go cry, no, I put myself out there, you know, hey. And what happens? A couple days later, now we're here. The next day, after the Sauce Walker post, is when I read Beat King's post. I never even read it, right? So when I read Beat King's post, you know, again, it's a difference between making fun of someone and being funny and, you know, and supporting them and saying, hey, you know, this woman is you know, go subscribe to her page. And telling me that my camel toe is a V and you're...
That's insulting to you.
That's insulting.
So since, you know, you dropped the picture and basically just let everybody know, hey, I'm Miss Megann the Myth. I'm on OnlyFans now. A lot of people have been talking about it, you know, everywhere. Recently, I just seen an interview where this lady basically said, hey, I've been knowing Miss Megann for a while. You know, my kids know Miss Megann, stuff like that. Is this basically what she's been doing this whole time to get where she is now as far as in the music industry?
And my question is, a photo shoot? Is that what I did to get where I'm at now? Is that what she's referring to? Because that person has never directly addressed me. So...
Do you know this person?
Yes.
Have you been knowing this person for a while?
Probably 6 years.
She knows what you do in the music industry?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the thing. Like, people want to know why she would feel like, hey, Miss Megann.
Right. A lot of people don't know what I do because there's no definition, there's no blueprint. You know, I just pretty much every day take the initiative to do what I need to do, right?
Right.
So, the only thing that you're gonna learn from me is to get up every day, get out, and, you know, make something happen.
Right.
You know, don't give up.
Right.
You know, but how I make my moves or how I work with my clients, that's not something that, you know, I have out for the world to know. You know?
Right.
So,
you can't just leave with the sauce.
Yeah, and it brings me back to my question is, with her asking, is this what I had to do to get where I'm at today? You know, it just boggles me because I want to know what are you referring to. So with that being said, I'm going to say what I had to do to get where I'm at today is I never gave up. Ever.
You know, people feel a way about it. It was backlash or whatever. It's not really even backlash because if anything, it made it better. Right. You're not doing anything sexual for, you know, that's just not what you're doing. This is another business.
So it's
you did a photo shoot. It's entertainment, period. Right?
Right.
Where do we go from here?
We go like we've been going. We keep going. We're off to bigger and better horizons. We will be going on the road on the tour, on the sauce tour with, you know, Miss Megann the MILF with her clipboard, you know,
Yeah.
leading the guys on tour.
Yeah. I see you have a new page too, Miss Megann.
Yeah, so I have a new Instagram page, Miss Megann the MILF. Please follow me. And understand that it's only, you know, it's just the beginning of a new venture.
Right.
Follow Miss Megann at MissMeganntHemilf. And you can click the link in my bio to subscribe to my OnlyFans. What people will get on my OnlyFans is like a day in a life with Miss Megann. Film, you know, just me working out here in the industry with Sauce Walka, with Sancho Saucy, Peso, Sosa Man, Maserati J. I mean, all my guys that are so talented, Rizzo, you know, I could just go on, but we're here to take over the world.
All right, Miss Megann. So, what do you want people to get from this situation, basically?
Basically, I want to inspire women, all ages. Be fearless, own it, you know, be bold, be beautiful, and, you know, just be you. Very fortunate to be able to have a team already in place for me, and again, that wasn't something that happened overnight. It wasn't a situation that I had to brag about. It wasn't a situation where I had to post, you know, these people. What's understood is what's understood, right? So with that being said, I want to thank Paradise Promotions. I want to thank Bossy Inc. I want to thank Happy Boots for really supporting me and being my support system when I decided to, you know, put myself out there in the world of the internet. I've always been behind the scenes a lot, and you know what? Stella got a group at.
Bam!
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee.
And I would like to give a big old shout out to Nick with OTR Views.
Okay.
And
Gang.
So anyway, let's do this again. Take 30. I'd like to give a big old shout out to Nick with OTR Views, who will definitely get your blog out there, get your business out there, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to get out to the internet world. I just want to thank him for always being supportive, you know, of me. I'll call him and say, hey, Sauce Walker's about to jump off a cliff. Can you come? And he's there. Gee, look what happens. But that's drive. That's what it takes. It takes being able to call people and say, hey, you know, I know you are an hour away, but I need you to come. And so when people do that and they take, you know, that means they appreciate you. That means they appreciate your word. Like that, you know what, when I go there, I'm going to get the results that I'm looking for. I'm not wasting my time. So I say all that to say, you know, I appreciate, you know, Nick. I appreciate Terry. I appreciate people that really understand me as Miss Megann and know that I'm not this creature that people try to create over this past week. And that's it. I mean, subscribe to me on OnlyFans. Why not? I mean, it's getting real juicy.